presidential race has been won by Governor Ronald Reagan of California.
George Herbert Walker Bush, 41st President of the United States.
Governor Clinton is now President. Bill Clinton too close to call.
There it is, George W. Bush re-elected.
Barack Obama, President-elect of the United States.
This is CNN.
Good evening and welcome to this TV debate sponsored by Amazon Prime. Today we will discuss the future of our country. The nominees for president are Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
But first let's welcome the Republican nominee and international businessman Donald Trump and the Democratic nominee and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Dear Mr. Trump and Mrs. Clinton, we and the audience will ask you some questions today. You have 1 minute to answer the questions.
So each candidate will start with their opening statement.
So first, thank you, Mr. Plaschke, and thanks to 10BA for hosting us. To make the right choice in this election, we have to ask us a central question. We have to think about it and choose wisely. And the question is, what kind of country, what kind of nation do we want to be? Do we want what do we want for our future? Do we want a racist president and a country where women are restricted? Or do we want to be equitable and legitimate? Our country deserves strong women. Our country deserves to be modern and fair. We are great because we are good. And I will invest in your future.
Thank you, Mr. Plaschke. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. And I'd like to thank you and you for giving me the chance to talk about my side of things. Thank you for joining us. We are here today to hear my thought on things and to hear the thoughts of a liar. I will tell you the truth. I won't lie. We will make America great again. We will make our country great again. I will tell you, we can do it. We will do it. We will do it together. And with we, I don't mean our former, and I'm very, very happy about that, State Secretary. I mean you, and me. I mean all hardworking and honest citizens of the United States of America. We will make this country great again. And you all know it will work, because we will work together. We will make it great again. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm Till. My wife is dark-skinned, and I often see her treated differently than people with white skin. What are you doing against racism?
Hello, Till. Thank you for your great question. It's a very good question. I think the most important thing for a better treatment for African Americans is a better education. With better education for everyone, we can learn to accept everybody. I would like to work with all of you on the decentralization of Black people in our community, especially in cities like New York. I believe that integrating Black people into our everyday lives can and will make a difference in our perception of Black people. And to improve our relation with other ethnicities, we should not let the racist be our president.
So, Till, I'd like to thank you for your question. Because even if a lot of us don't like to admit it, it's a really big problem. And it's not only restricted to black people, as some would like to think. It is also not restricted to any ethnicity, as some would like to say. It's every skin type, it's every religion, it's basically everything. And I don't think that we can improve on that, because our country is great as it is already, to a big extent. And I personally don't want my culture to go to waste. Do you want that? I certainly don't. So, we shouldn't let people into our country that don't want to live by our culture. If they want to live with their culture, they can just stay where they are. I mean, it's not that they're forced to go here or anything. And to the people who want to live by our culture, those are the people we should help. So, I think that it's important to improve the relationship between our government and black store owners, because they are getting treated badly, not only by the government, but by some American people. And I don't think that's good. I think that we should treat them just as good as we treat white people. So, I would like to open a fund for black store owners, so they can pay their taxes and do their part in making this country great again. Thank you.
My name is Tony. Mr. Trump, how are you going to make America great again?
Tony, that's actually a great question. And I will tell you how I plan on doing so. I will build our economy up from the ground, because the people who were president before me just completely ran it into the ground, as you at home may know. So, and how will I make our economy great again, just as I will make our country great again? Exactly the same, with the help of the people. With you, and you, and you, and everyone in front of the monitors at home. We will work together to make our economy work. And if the economy works, everything else just comes in afterwards. It's all going to work, because our economy works. And our economy works because we will work together to make it work.
We had to change the building because of a fire alarm.
Sorry for this interruption. Now we are on screen again.
My name is Antonia. What do you think about other religions other than Christianity?
Well, yes.
No. Hello, I'm Niels. How is your opinion about same-sex marriage?
Well, I think we live in year 2016 and we should totally accept any sexuality and we shouldn't discriminate anyone. And I think love is a great emotion and you shouldn't restrict it to anyone.
So, my friend, I get this question a lot, especially within the last few weeks. Well, months by now, but you get the picture. And a lot of people don't get it. I don't have anything against homosexuality or same-sex marriage or whatever you want to call it. But it's an inherent part of a culture that only mixed-sex marriages are dominant. So, while I don't think that we should completely outlaw same-sex marriage again, I think that it's important that we restrict it to a set amount of people per year, so our culture doesn't go to waste. Thank you.
My name is Tim. What do you think about the legalization of cannabis?
Just as my good friend Bernie promised, I will encourage every state to legalize it. Combined with strict conditions on the sale, it will help prevent the illegal sale of cannabis, which will destroy one of the main pillars of the richest of crime lords. And I also think this country will be a more peaceful place if we legalize cannabis.
I don't think we should legalize marijuana because we have enough drugs as it is. With all the drugs pouring in from Mexico, we already have enough here. We don't have to grow it ourselves. I mean, that would be kind of unreasonable. It would not be smart. So definitely don't legalize marijuana if you're a state that values its children. So I think that we should work together to decrease the amount of marijuana that's being shipped from Mexico every single year, which is billions of tons, like a lot. So yeah.
So Trump, your time is over.
No, let me finish. She had more time. She had more time too. Let me finish. I'm done.
Hello, I'm Nico from Russia. Yeah. How do you think will the relationship between the United States and Russia develop during your presidency?
Hello, Nico. I don't want to judge your nationality, but I think we have to take Russia more serious. Putin is a very dangerous person, and we have to show presence. I don't support the Ukraine dispute. We have to do something to stop Russia. It doesn't matter what it costs and what it takes. Yeah, as I said, we have to do something against Russia and not support it.
My dear friend, I support Russia. I know Putin personally, and he and I, we are great friends. I think that Russia is a very important ally in the fight against terrorism, like ISIS, which some of us helped to create. So we are the ones who have to do something about it. And since some of us wouldn't even try to do something about it, I have to do it. And we have to do it with our friends over in Europe and Asia. And who would be better suited than our good old now friend Russia? So yeah, I think we have to develop stronger bonds with Russia because they are powerful, we are powerful, and it's like, you know, magnets. Same attracts the same. So yeah, I think we should seek out alliance with Russia. That's my opinion.
Okay, this will be the last question for today.
Hi, I'm Annika. And Mr. Trump, I wanted to ask, how will you pay the wall between Mexico and the USA?
He's probably paying for it with all the money he stole from our great country.
Objection. I didn't steal any money. To be clear. These are all lies. You know? None of it is true. It's all
Mr.
lies.
Trump, Mr. Trump,
yeah,
please.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna put up with this idiocy.
This man is a racist, a sexist, a liar. He's reckless, and everything he promised is just an improvement for the upper class. He's a cheater, and his arguments are nonsense bullshit. This man should not be our president.
I'm not a liar, I'm not a cheater. But I think we all know that this person is a liar. And I think we all saw the emails. I think we all heard trash talk about Clinton, the other Clinton, and Bush. We all heard it. And I think most of it is actually true. Because if you know her in person, you wouldn't vote for her. Just to be serious. And do you really want a president that's insulting other people? Do you really want a president that's making really big campaigns just to slander the name of another candidate? Because she's doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm trying to save the money. But I'm not doing it. I think we all know that from some perspective I have the more high ground here. And even though she likes to portray herself as an angel, she's not.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you could make up an opinion so you can make a decision on Tuesday. We wish you a good evening and don't forget to vote.
This is CNN.